When I was in elementary school, they used to have us run a mile. Now, I'm not proud of this, but I used to pretend that I had sports asthma and shin splints to get out of it. The thing was, I was afraid to even try. I had established in my mind that I couldn't do it, that it would be such a terrible experience, so much so that I created an elaborate story involving a series of fake medical conditions. I was just afraid, or lazy. When I was around 18 or 19, I decided to hire a personal trainer. For whatever reason, it didn't exactly register with me that I'd have to do any kind of actual cardio. Day one, she puts me on the treadmill and says, go. I was immediately panicked, but this particular trainer was very chatty. She talked and told me to keep my eyes forward, one foot in front of the other, and I listened to her tell me stories. All of a sudden, I felt her reach over to the stop button and the treadmill slowed to a halt. I looked down. I had run 2 miles. And suddenly I had set a baseline. From there, I was able to start growing in earnest, little by little, until I could run 5, 6, and 26 miles. This experience was groundbreaking for me because I had never really tested myself. I thought my baseline for running was none, but a little discomfort went a long way. So what is a baseline? Well, it's a tool based on a set of observations or data to use as a starting point to track growth. The exercise of setting a baseline is crucial if you want to start a pattern of growth. Whether it's a baseline for a fitness goal, a baseline for a business goal, a baseline for how clean you keep your home, a baseline for your psychological health, it's a fixed reference point to help you orient your trajectory. Whether you're improving, the rate at which you're improving, where tweaks need to be made, and ultimately, whether or not you're going to be able to reach your goals. Now, it's important to know that your baseline can change throughout your life. Maybe you had a physical injury and can't work out the same way. Your new baseline will help you in the recovery process. Or maybe you're just retiring, so you choose to adjust the baseline of social stimulation to keep you happy. Or maybe you just had a baby and you decided to deprioritize ironing your underwear. The beauty of a baseline is that when you focus too much on how quickly you're reaching your goal, sometimes you fail to see the progress that you've made. With a baseline, you're able to forgive yourself when you don't meet expectations. So you didn't make it to the gym 5 times this week. Now your baseline is 1 minute of jumping jacks a couple times a week. Well, jump for 1 minute and 10 seconds and you're still coming in above your baseline. Now, the hard part about baselines is actually discovering them. The process can be daunting, embarrassing, or downright painful. I didn't realize my baseline for running until I actually got on the treadmill and tried. You won't know your financial baseline until you total up all your income and expenses. You won't know your psychological baseline until you do some soul searching and determine what it takes to make you happy. So take some time to evaluate the metrics you'll track to reach your goals. If it's about business growth, you might look at sales and revenue. If it's about your relationships, you might look at the number of times a month you engage in a social activity, the number of times you snapped at your spouse this week, or the feelings of satisfaction that you get from your interactions with your friends. Now, if it's about your health, you might look at your waistline measurement, or it could be something more technical like heart rate variability or sleep efficiency. Whatever your goals, setting a baseline is a crucial tool to help ensure you stay on track. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. Be well.